welcoming Mr. Matera with the high school band.
Good evening, thank you. Can you hear me? Testing? I'll use a big voice. I'd like to welcome to the high school concert. I am Mr. Matera, and I'm excited to present and share with you the high school band. If you were at our first concert, this is an extension, really our culminating performance. We're kind of started a project for the first time of really having a jazz slant to what we're doing. And so the group is just really playing so much more improved at this time of the year, and I'm excited to share it with you. Our first piece is a classic. It's entitled Four. It was made famous back in the 50s by trumpeter Miles Davis. It's going to be featuring a number of soloists. Here we go. Testing. 1, 2. That wasn't me. Congratulations to the students who took a chance at improv. It takes a lot of courage to get up and do that. So Alex, Maddie, Mark, and Mr. Magnani. Who else did I miss? I missed one? Thank you very much. So this next tune is some program music. Program music usually is something that tells a story, so I have to give you a little bit of setup, otherwise it'll make no sense. This is the notes from the composer, and he says, you're hungry, everyone is asleep, and you decide to rummage quietly through the fridge. Before you know it, you've got a feast laid out. The TV's on, and you're having a nice little party for yourself. When all is said and done, you tiptoe back to your room, lights out. This is a song written after my own heart. So this one is entitled Midnight Snack. Alrighty, before we finish our third song, the band's going to be coming out after the strings. We're going to do a joint piece. I don't know if you saw that in the program. but our final standalone piece we're going to finish in a minute. I just want to take a moment and say goodbye and good luck to my graduating seniors. We have Abigail, we have Mark, and we have Marco. Can you guys stand up or raise your hand? Yeah, these guys have been in my band program since they were down here, 6th grade. This is their 7th year for all of you, aren't I right? Yep, so I want to wish you good luck in whatever you guys do, and keep music in your life. All right? Thank you. This last tune is a fun tune. It's on kind of the other side of the spectrum. It's in the New Orleans style, and it was written for a group in Boston. So this is Beantown Blues Parade.
Chamber Strings, and we want to ring in the spring season with you with 4 delightful selections that we have carefully curated, and some of which you might recognize. So we hope that you enjoy our performance. Mr. Peter Wilson on the percussion. Our guest musician. Before we play our next selection, we would like to acknowledge our graduating seniors. It is not easy to play a string instrument. I would say the complexity is at least tenfold more than trying to learning to drive in New York City. It takes patience in mastering the instrument. It takes commitment to follow through what you start with. It also takes courage for these young people to be standing here or sitting here to share their music with us. So we would like to ask the seniors to stand up as we applaud for your accomplishment and for serving our community with wonderful music all these years at Rhinebeck. Thank you. And we will play our next selection from La La Land, the musical.
already. Thank you very much. I'm excited to present the combined group together. We've been doing this for the last couple concerts. It's really become fun. So this is a pretty popular tune back from the early 2012 years, made famous by, of course, Bruno Mars. This is entitled Treasure.
Good evening. Thank you for being here with us tonight. Before we perform or reflect upon our next piece, Wind and Sun, I'd like to take a moment to share the story and spirit behind this very special song. This piece was not simply chosen from a repertoire. It was commissioned, created especially for our chorus. This song represents our journeys, our values, and our collective voice. Thank you for allowing us to share this new creation with you. We are honored to premiere Wind and Sun by Kyle Holmes.
Tired and scowling, been stuck in a haze. The north wind is howling. Good evening, everyone. Tonight we were thrilled to share a powerful anthem of hope and ambition. Let the River Run by Carly Simon, originally written for the film Working Girl starring Harrison Ford and Sigourney Weaver. This song captures the spirit and courage of resilience and the pursuit of dreams. As the river flows forward, so too does the human spirit, undaunted, united, and unstoppable. Please enjoy this uplifting journey through song.
And before our last number, I just would like to recognize our seniors in the chorus. Please raise your hands, seniors. They have been with us a long time. Thank you. And special thank you to Miss Clark, who also prepared our middle schoolers for our next piece.
Good evening, everyone. We're honored to present a song that speaks to the power of authenticity and the courage it takes to love openly. Unruly Heart from The Prom.
This heartfelt ballad reminds us that being true to ourselves is a strength, not a flaw. It's a message of hope for anyone who's ever felt different or alone. We invite you to listen with open hearts as we share this beautiful anthem of self-acceptance.
At this time, we'd like to invite our middle schoolers to join us for our last number.
Sound, if you wouldn't mind, just turning off 16 through 20 so that we can move them. All right. So while our theater students are getting mic'd for our traditional skits, I thought I would share with you some announcements, some theater accomplishments from this year, actually recently. So I would like to recognize Sydney Healy and Mia Plew, who won the Palace Theater playwriting competition. There were 80 plays from 25 different schools, and Rhina got 2 out of the 3 who won. And we had semifinalists as well: Eileen Bry, Parm Labertry, Pedro Swade, and Isabel DeVoe. We also had 6 Roger Rees New Faces winners: PJ Corbino and Sydney Healy for acting, Sage Abbey, Lucas Capel, Valentina Ferrante, and Karis McGrory for voice. And for that, 136 students had auditioned and 30 were chosen, and Rhina had 6 of them. This Sunday, we are going to the Eastern Student Artists Guild, which is a nonprofit I actually founded, but has been taking off, and many high schools around Westchester and Rockland have been participating. But we are, yes, we got some fans in the pen. But we are being recognized for our production of The Great Gatsby from the fall, and this production is being recognized for Best Drama and Best Ensemble. Alex Kerr is being recognized. He might be back there. PJ Corbino is receiving an honorable mention in the best group of best actors. And Riley Bruno is being recognized as best supporting actor. Coming up, Karis McGrory and Cheo Villafuerte will be singing at Pedro's Open Mic on May 10th. And I think you might even be in the audience today. And our Metro nominations are coming out on May 12th, so hopefully we get a few. Please, I hope that the mics have been put on by now, but just a reminder to please buy flowers in our annual flower fundraiser from Mangones across the street. Please see Rosa Ferrante for more details, but orders are due tomorrow and just in time for Mother's Day. So, talking about flowers, our seniors might have some flowers for an individual in this audience. So, oh, there they go. They're the seniors. So, we have some flowers for Dr. Lutinsky. This is his last high school concert. So, Christina, would you like to give Dr. Lutinsky some flowers? If you didn't know, Dr. Lutinsky was the chair of music for a very long time in our district. Please give him a standing ovation for his work supporting the arts. Please give him a standing ovation. There isn't anyone who supports the arts more than our administration, so thank you. And please recognize all of our music and theater seniors who have been with me in our acting classes. Unfortunately, our musical theater class doesn't perform in the spring concert, but we have many volunteering as well. So please give our seniors a round of applause. And by now, I think everyone has been mic'd. So seniors, thank you very much, and we will begin our skits. As soon as we get these mics, wait, tech kids, wait, Brian and Sasha, wait, help me get these mics off the stage first. And just a note about our skits for the evening, all of them were written by ChatGPT. So the theme is ChatGPT. The students have been using ChatGPT. I just found out, unfortunately, it might be bad for the environment. So I apologize to the environment for using ChatGPT for our skits. But the students will be explaining what they put into ChatGPT before each skit. So I hope you enjoy. Blackout, please.
a fairy tale based skit for 5 people, 1 man and 4 women, into ChatGPT. And we asked it to give us all even parts and to make it a comedy. And what it came up with originally was way too short, and the parts were not even at all. So we had to run it through a few times again to get more even parts and get more lines to like the Queen and other characters. And then it came up with this skit. So, enjoy.
Oh, woe is me. Another day of royal boredom. I simply cannot bear it. Someone bring me a llama, or a pet dragon, or at least a large pizza.
Petunia, we've talked about this. No llamas in the castle. They spit on the tapestries.
Fine. What am I supposed to do all day? Sew? Learn diplomacy? I'd rather duel a dragon.
Last time you did that, you got rid of 3 guards, 2 doors, and the royal chandelier.
That chandelier was clearly asking for it.
You swung from it.
Dramatic flair. It's necessary.
Actually, you do have an adventure today. You are to be rescued from an evil witch by a brave knight.
Does he have good hair?
His name is Kevin.
Oh. Brave Knight Kevin will heroically battle the witch and rescue Princess Petunia from certain doom. Wait, why do I have to be captured? Can't Kevin be captured and I do the rescuing?
Because then it wouldn't be a fairy tale, it would be a lawsuit.
Fine. If this Kevin guy shows up with a mullet, I'm not going.
You're getting rescued, not married.
Details?
And please don't set anything on fire this time.
It was one curtain.
And the whole hallway.
The next time I'm rescuing myself.
Eye of newt, leg of frog, tail of... Wait, was it tail of frog and leg of newt? I should really start labeling these. Smells like burnt socks. Perfect.
Halt, foul witch! Unhand the fair princess, or prepare to meet thy doom.
Oh, hey, you're early. Haven't even cursed her yet.
Oh, should I come back in like 10 minutes?
Nah, it's fine. I'll just improvise. Okay. Prepare to witness the most fearsome spell ever cast. Bubble, bubble, toil, and snuggle?
Why am I in my pajamas?
Wrong spell. Hold on. Curse, curse, curse. Ah, here we go. Toil and trouble. Make her crumble. Hi, sorry to interrupt. Just doing a routine magic inspection. Gotta make sure that your college is up to proper public building regulations. What? I'm in the middle of cursing a princess. I know. It's just... It smells like burnt socks. That's a health code violation.
Hello? Can someone please rescue me?
Fear not, fair princess. I shall save you from this administrative
Not
inconvenience.
yet. Just gotta file some paperwork. Okay, continue.
So, do I fight you now?
Sure, why not?
You missed.
A rubber poultry spell. Truly my darkest magic. Unsanctioned chicken combat? That's a misdemeanor.
Wow. Truly I'm in the hands of the kingdom's finest.
Oh, come on. I'm trying to be menacing here. You're doing great, but you threw a chicken.
Okay, I'm ready.
Oh, wonderful. Let me know when you figure out which way the pointy end goes.
It's harder than it looks.
Oh no. Oh no, I totally forgot to feed my cat this morning. She's gonna hex my couch again. I know, cats can be brutal. My neighbor's cat hexed my mailbox once into a breadstick. Nightmare!
Wait, are we still fighting?
Clearly not. You might as well go out for coffee at this point.
Oh, you know what? I could use a coffee.
I know a place that serves cursed quesadillas. You want to go?
Sure, I'm always down for questionable cuisine. I'll come too. I've got coupons!
Seriously, I'm still kidnapped here? Petunia, no llamas. I didn't say llama. Now I just kind of want one. Next time I'm just going to join the witch.
We realized that wasn't going to work for our group, so we tried to change our dramatic play into a comedy, but that wasn't working. And after a lot of trial and error, we decided to ask ChatGPT to write a skit about asking ChatGPT to write a skit. And this is it. So enjoy.
Guys, this skit is due in 2 days. 2 days!
That's like 48 hours. Technically, we still have time to panic tomorrow.
Don't worry, guys. I got this covered. I've been using ChatGPT for everything. I even used it to write my book, A Report on Of Mice and Men.
That explains why your paper was titled Of Mice and Mildly Confused Robots.
What if we just make it this skit a musical? Like ChatGPT, the AI that couldn't?
We are not turning this into a musical.
You never let me sing.
I let you sing once and my left ear still twitches when it rains.
Can everyone shut up? I'm logging in. Watch the master work. Write a 5-person comic skit with 1 boy and 4 girls.
If it writes something about aliens again, I swear to.
Interior moon base. 5 friends sit around a laser table, but are interrupted by a talking dolphin named Kevin.
Delete it. Burn it!
Okay, that was just a warm-up.
But honestly, I kind of want to play Kevin the Dolphin.
Of course you do.
Attempt number 2. Write a realistic funny skit for 5 students. Be normal.
Interior library. The group sits around a holographic orb. One by one, they confess their deepest secrets.
Oh my god! Why is this AI so dramatic?
Look, it's learning. AI is like a toddler. A weirdly intergalactic, overly philosophical toddler.
Maybe try being more specific.
Fine. Write a skit for 5 normal teenagers who are annoyed because ChatGPT keeps writing bad skits.
Here we go again. Interior dark cave. The teens are trapped with nothing but an AI and their hopes for survival.
Okay. Is it just me or is this AI going through a god phase?
It's like it watched 1 episode of Stranger Things and never recovered.
Honestly, I still say that we add a musical number, like, trapped in a No matter what we put in, it still types the same cliche.
Okay, I'm unplugging the Wi-Fi.
No! New prompt. Okay. Funny skit. 5 teens, no caves, no dolphins, no confessions, just normal.
Exterior field of llamas? No!
No!
Why must this keep happening to me?
Okay. We spent 45 minutes watching this thing spiral into creative madness. Maybe we write the skit about trying to get a ChatGPT to write the skit.
So a skit about writing a skit with an AI that only gives us llama caves and dolphin secrets?
It's weirdly brilliant.
And I can play Kevin the Dolphin!
You're gonna play him no matter what we say, aren't you?
He's already inside of me!
Okay, so scene 1 opens in on us trying to write a skit. I log into ChatGPT.
Then it gives us something absolutely terrible.
Like, 5 teenagers meet a ghost named Sharon who only speaks in riddles.
Then we read it out loud and just silently stare at each other.
Can we have a dramatic moment where someone goes, it's sentient, it knows.
It barely knows grammar. Calm down.
And then we act out bad scripts from ChatGPT until it gets progressively worse, and then we snap.
And then we scream at the AI and just decide to write it ourselves.
Then we end it with a narrator voice going, and that's how the skit became this skit.
Skit section! We just wrote the skit!
I hate how that worked.
Wait! Do we still have to cite ChatGPT in our bibliography?
Only if Kevin the Dolphin gets a writing credit.
Written by me!
ChatGPT, and we put into ChatGPT a 5-minute comedic skit about something that we all have in common, which is musical theater and auditioning. So this is how it turned out.
I've totally got this. I mean, I'm practically a shoo-in for the role. Like, they'll be calling me by the end of the day. Easy.
Okay, the subtext. I have to get it right. What if I don't emphasize it? What if they don't get the subtext?
I will not be silenced. Oh no, that's not it. I will not be silenced. Yes, that's it. More life or death urgency.
I'll go in, say my lines, and be myself. Can't mess up if you don't care, right? Besides, they'll probably want me for being this nonchalant.
I've got it! A dance number. Maybe a rap. A throwback flip in for good measure. Oh, and don't forget the jazz hands.
They won't see it coming.
Tess, this is an audition, not a circus act. I'm telling you, there's no time for that. Stick to the script.
What if I forget my lines? What if I forget to emphasize the words? What if, most important, I forget to emphasize the subtext?
This is my moment. They won't be able to forget me. The sensation. That is Bethel.
I'll go in, they'll love me. Simple as that. No stress, just vibes.
What if I break out into song halfway through my monologue? That'll definitely leave an impression. Maybe a show tune? Or wait, what if I do a Broadway number?
If I see you rap, I'll walk out. Don't tempt me.
What if they like it? What if they love it? What if they...
Next!
I will not be silenced. I will stand tall and rise above the darkness that attempts to consume me.
I will not be silenced. I will stand tall. I will stand to the ground. Wait, no, I forgot the subtext. Don't hate me.
I will not be silenced. I will stand tall and never back down. I will conquer the world with all my power. I'll just step aside.
I will not be silenced. I'll just hang out here. Alright, peace out, guys.
I will not be silenced. I will stand tall and you'll never forget me. So, yeah. So, who thinks we totally nailed it?
Did I mess up? Did I forget my lines? Was I too whiny? Did I go too fast? Or was it most of the point, wait for it? Did I forget the subtext?
Oh, they definitely saw my potential. I'm sure they were just overwhelmed by my brilliance. You know, timing is key, right?
I don't know. I didn't stress. That's a win in my book. I think they really like the vibe. No, I am the vibe.
They remembered me for sure. A dance number and a rap? That's unforgettable. I've got all the angles covered.
No.
Wait, what?
Did we not?
But my brilliance! How could you not have seen it?
Guess we weren't what they were looking for.
I mean, I did rap. That's something, right?
But my subtext, it was the best you have ever heard. The subtext.
And the way I commanded the stage, it was a total masterclass in dramatic monologue. A total showstopper.
And I mean, I've been in the industry for years. I've got experience. I've got presence. Who else can give a performance like mine? I really did give it my all.
I think you guys are looking at this all wrong. I mean, we all got something, right? Maybe it's about being different. And I definitely nailed the chill vibe.
Yeah, and I did a backflip. A backflip. And who doesn't love a surprise rap in the middle of a monologue? I'm basically a trendsetter.
Look, I get it. You're all special in your own way, but none of you are right for this role.
Wait, so you're saying none of us?
But we worked so hard. We all prepared acting, and we all prepared our subtexts.
I could have done it differently. Maybe the world domination line was a bit much, but it was part of the character, the layering.
I get it, not everyone's into the laid-back, effortless style. So maybe I'll wear a tuxedo next time, you know? Put some effort in.
I could add a clown nose or like, you know, a puppet show. That will definitely make me stand out. I'll be so memorable, it'll be impossible not to cast me.
This isn't personal. It's just, you all need to take a step back. I mean, try something different. Maybe next time, maybe you'll figure it out.
Well, I have other auditions lined up, so this is one of those learning experiences, right? Right?
Yep.
Yeah, I'll take my vibe somewhere else.
I guess I'll just keep on dancing and rapping. Maybe I should start my own show. You guys should come see it. It's gonna be epic.
Just send me an email on the feedback, but just make sure you compliment my subtext.
Are you sure we can't?
No, goodbye. This job is killing me.
You know what? No. We're not leaving till you give us another chance. You say we're not right for the role, then fine. We'll show you. We're not going anywhere till you give us another shot.
Yeah, you can't dismiss us. We have passion. We have talented actors and actresses. We got the passion, and most of all, we got the subtext ready.
You think I'm too much? Then I'll own it. I'll show you why I'm exactly what this role needs.
You know, if I have to be serious for once, then I will be. But you're about to see the real me.
And I'll be unforgettable. You'll never forget this. We're going all in.
Well, this is interesting.
Fine!
Subtext.
Shakespeare Gone Wrong in a high school production. Enjoy.
Ladies and gentlemen, you shall witness a performance unlike any other. A performance that will be remembered for centuries, or at least until the next performance.
Please let me survive this.
I should have stayed in the bakery. Why did I decide to do this? Reginald! I am ready! I shall be the villain of the ages!
Lucy, do not fret. You are the very heart of this tragedy. You shall deliver the lines of woe, and the audience shall weep. You shall not disappoint.
Yes, but I don't think I'm supposed to be in this scene. I think I'm supposed to be in the balcony.
Details, dear Lucy, details. Who needs them? Now on with the show!
To be or not to be? Hey, that's the wrong one. I was supposed to kill someone. Alas, poor Ulrich. That's not right.
Duncan, this is the heart of the tragedy of Verona. You are Romeo, not some muddled scholar.
Yes. But it's all the same thing, isn't it? Lots of swords and death and love stuff. But I've got the gist.
Just, I'm going to faint. The villain shall be bold, ruthless, and unforgettable. I shall slay this role as I slay the hero on stage. Who will dare challenge me?
Violet, you're Juliet's mother, not some dark sorceress.
Wait, I'm not the villain?
You're the mother, Juliet's mother.
But I'm the one with the broom and the dramatic flair. Surely I was born from
Violet,
villain.
you're not the villain. I'm sorry, Reginald. This curtain was five minutes ago. I don't know what's happening. This is going to be a masterpiece, I tell you! A masterpiece.
Reginald, please tell me we're not performing this tonight.
Of course we are. The audience needs to see our brilliance. We shall not disappoint.
Rapunzel, Rapunzel. That's not Shakespeare.
Oh, Duncan! That's Mother Gothel's line!
Guys, this is the tragedy of Verona, not Rapunzel. Reginald, I can't be stage manager. They don't know their lines. I can't cue them. A little chaos, that's the tragedy.
I'm going to die on stage, aren't I? In front of everyone? A dramatic death! A glorious death! You shall die tragically, Lucy! In my arms!
Oh, that's my cue line. Foul is fair and fair is foul? That's not right. That's not Romeo and Juliet.
That's not right. You're correct. This is the tragedy of Verona, not Macbeth.
Who touched the damn light board? Lucy, look what you did!
Finally! The witches have arrived!
Oh, this is my saloon.
Okay, Bob.
Reginald, I don't remember
There's
this
a show
one.
going on.
I think it's my
Wait.
father.
Wait, what's the name?
Is it first?
I don't know, just start. Ow! Who hooked me?
Sorry, I'm fixing the light board. Dear actresses, this is a triumph of passion. I'm such an amazing director, aren't I?
Reginald, look what I have. A sword. This must be fate.
I really am an amazing director.
I shall make them weep with my bonus charm!
Ladies and gentlemen, this performance shall be remembered as a triumph of passion. I am just such an amazing director, right guys? Whatever.
좋아하는 the long game, the long game, game start. 아파트 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 아파트
reluctant on letting ChatGPT write our script, but eventually we did. And so basically it's a bully from the 80s meets Gen Z. And of course, like, our generation says a lot of like weird words that kind of don't have any meaning. So this is kind of just an interaction that to see how it would go. Enjoy.
All right, nerds, time to hand over your lunch money. I'm going to give you the swirly that'll make history cry.
Bro, what update are you on? That slang hasn't been patched since like Reagan.
I don't care what apps they're on. I'm Chad the Crusher, king of the school since '85.
You mean Crusher the time traveler? My guy, you look like a Hot Topic mannequin in a midlife crisis.
Hey, if you keep acting off, that drink is going to end up in a locker.
Okay, first of all, this is brown sugar boba, and it costs more than your whole fit. Second, no one has lockers, and we're in the digital age. We bully with memes now.
Look, I don't care how many bubble teas you drink or what your TikToks take. I'm here to bully. Now give me your money.
Sir, we use
Ballerina cappuccina.
Do you want me to Venmo you $1 to make you feel tough?
I want fear. I want respect. I want to shove a nerd in a locker.
Oh no, not the IRL aggression. Somebody call the vibes police.
Bro, I am emotionally immune. You think
Trallallero, trallallà.
You think your flexing intimidates me? I post unflattering selfies on purpose.
I bench press my emotions and listen to Van Halen. That's alpha behavior.
Well, I overshare on my close friends and disassociate to Phoebe Bridgers, and that's main character energy.
What does that even mean?
It means, Chad, that you're not the protagonist anymore. You're giving unpaid background actor.
Questo killer furtivo si infiltra tra i nemici approfittando della notte.
I used to rule this place.
And now you're just a side quest.
Fine. I'll go pants someone. You know what? That always works.
Panting someone in 2025 is the best way to get canceled and sued. That's an L combo, my dude.
Yeah, Chad, sweetie, you're not scary. You're vintage, like ironic core. It's giving dad trying to use Snapchat.
I just want to be fair.
You are, but feeling the way someone feels a group project with the guy who still says rad.
Anyways, you want to take a selfie? You're kind of an aesthetic.
Fine. But tag me. It's @CrusherChad 1985.
Got it. Captioning this when the algorithm sends you a relic instead of a threat.
Poi un uomo gli chiede: Che ore sono? Ascolta, tieni l'anguria.
Wait, did you just put a sparkle filter on me?
Yeah, you're giving washed up glam rock, and I live for it. You're entering your soft launch era, Chad. Congrats.
You guys bully with feelings and mystery. That's savage.
We don't bully. We passively aggressively vibe check somebody until they spiral, and then we send them a just checking in text to make it look like we're not the villains.
That's cold-blooded.
We learn from the best. Reality TV and parental disappointment.
Welcome to Gen Z Legend. Your next assignment, cry in public, post about it, and then pretend you find by using a thirst trap.
Beh, si nutre dello spirito di tua madre.
So, like, I could post a pic of me, like, crying at the gym.
Peak content. It's giving emotional depth with biceps.
Okay, not gonna lie, this slaps.
Look at you already using the lingo. Proud of you, King.
Yeah, you're not a bully anymore. You're an emotionally vulnerable icon.
So I'm not Chad the Crusher now?
Nah, more like Chad the Crushed.
But like, in a cute way.
Trallallero, trallallà, porco Dio e porco Allah. Ero con il mio fottuto figlio nel bar a giocare a Fortnite. Quando a un punto arriva mia nonna.
evening, ladies and gentlemen. So, for our skit and prompt, we did sandwich. Enjoy. Oh my god! Oh. Oh. Oh, hey. How's your back, Tom? What? It's holding up? What? How's your back holding up? Oh, let me move this for you. Yeah. Oh. Put me there. I want to go there. Put me there. I know. Give me a second. Good evening, boys. Good evening. Good evening. Heard you on bingo last night. How'd it go? It's good. It's good. All right, guys. Let's settle this once and for all. What is the greatest sandwich of all time?
Oh, please. We've been over this. There is no such thing as the best sandwich. It's all just bread and stuff.
It's not just bread and stuff, Tom. It's art. I mean, look at this thing. This is the culmination of centuries of sandwich evolution. Every bite is a masterpiece. It's a trap! This whole debate is a distraction. They don't want us to know the truth about sandwiches. Have you ever considered that all sandwiches have never been circular or triangular, never in design, but only rectangular?
What?
Aww. Do you see? They're keeping us in a box, people! All right, Jim. I'll bite. What's your pick then? What is the greatest sandwich of all time? Ooh, the classic peanut butter and jelly. It's simple. It's elegant. And it's timeless, man.
The peanut butter and jelly? Oh, the sandwich of champions. Really living on the edge with that one, Jim.
You mock, but you know I'm right. I mean, look at this thing. The smooth peanut butter against the sticky jelly. Like a relationship. Wait! No! That's exactly what they want you to think. Peanut butter, jelly. Peanut butter on jelly is even more atrocious. Oh my goodness. You think that you're just enjoying a snack, but you're really just participating in their system. Mark, what in the world are you talking about? Well, you're missing the point, Dave. They put the peanut butter on the jelly, and on the inside of the bread, it's the spread and the peanut butter and all of that. Right next to it, you clamp it all together. What does that tell you? They're controlling us!
Wow. Mark, that's deep. Yes. The government is secretly controlling the peanut butter industry.
Fine. So, no peanut butter. What about a BLT? Classic. You're gonna go with the BLT? Seriously? That's too basic for me, man. It's like the store brand version of a sandwich. Not enough flair. Wait a second. You think the BLT is basic? Have you ever considered that the bacon inside the sandwich is a distraction? They make you think it's the pinnacle of flavor. But what if the bacon itself is the real plot? It's greasy, it's unhealthy. But what if it's all just to keep us distracted? Hey! It's greasy, it's unhealthy. What if it's all just to keep us distracted from the truth?
Yes, bacon is the Illuminati's way of keeping us from eating quinoa.
Exactly! See, he gets it! Fine, so no peanut butter, no jelly, no bacon. What's left, Mark? See, the answer is right in front of us. It's a sandwich that they don't want you to know about. The sandwich of the future! It's the chicken nugget sandwich.
What the heck is a chicken nugget sandwich?
Imagine, if you will, a sandwich made of entirely chicken nuggets in between 2 slices of bread and then just a ginormous chicken nugget with the secret sauce in the middle. It's the ultimate form of sandwich evolution.
That sounds amazing. I think I'm in.
All right, guys. Let's see if Mark's conspiracy theory is true. Trust me. Okay. I hate reaching down. Let's go. Okay. Over here. Yeah. It's too much. My back hurts. That's okay. All right, boys. This is how it's gonna work. Tom, start grabbing the bread.
Okay, got it.
Guys, Jim, where are you? Jim! Jim! Get over! Oh my God! Jim!
Roll it away from me.
Sorry, Jim, start stacking the nuggets.
This is never gonna work.
Trust me. You never trust me. Trust me.
Hey, this is amazing. Oh my God. But is it good though? That's the question.
There's only one way to find out. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Travel to my game.
Let's go. One step at a time. Oh my God. Wait for me. No. Stairs. I'm sorry. Go stairs. Behind you. We'll miss you.
Do you want to try our sandwich?
Let's try it. Try it. So how is it?
Is it good?
Delectable.
Yeah!